undone. For him all is sunset. I know.
Okay, hi. If you're new to the channel, I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock. I decided to go with my acoustic guitar today. I had a melody pop into my head, and I just tapped it out on the MIDI keyboard here. I'm just going to keep that there for reference. So I came up with some chords. I'm probably going to do the same chords, verse and chorus, but I'm just going to like change the intensity and maybe the voicing of the chord. I've got a drum loop going. That's there to keep time until I actually play a drum part. If I do, I might keep this acoustic. I always say that, and then I end up adding like 8,000 things. Let's see. I'm just going to do same thing I've been doing. Intro, half chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. You know, I just make these videos to show you that you don't have to overthink songwriting. I just put stuff together. It doesn't have to be overly complicated. You just do it. Left guitar, right guitar. I'll get back to you. I'm going to make some tracks. I think I'm going to keep this acoustic. I'll throw bass and drums on it probably, but I'm going to do some overdubs with this in the chorus part. I'll just fatten up the chords, that kind of stuff. You know, turning on the camera when you're going to do a take is a good idea. Played all the way through that right overdub side and got none of it, so I had to do it again. That was kind of cool. I was just holding this A minor 7. All right, I'm going to improvise a solo. My mixing process is dead easy. I just go with as little as possible. These acoustic guitars are going into a bus, so I just make sure the input gain is low enough that nothing is going to get over a certain point. Said bus I usually like to keep like -14 to -10. I'm going pretty quiet here. In the acoustic guitar bus, usually what I'm going to do is throw on a compressor. I should probably just do the shortcut there. I've got a preset that I like to use for acoustics, and I just kind of like adjust the threshold depending on, you know, how many I tracked and whatnot. I got a fairly slow attack on 80 milliseconds. Oh, actually, never mind. I got it on auto. But I would go with sort of a slower attack just so you can get those like picking sounds through. I've got a little bit of saturation. I like a lot of tape saturation, and I've been doing that more and more. So let's see here. I'm just going to play a loud part in the chorus. Okay, so I'm getting up to about -11 in that bus, so I'm good. And then what I do is I have a vintage graphic EQ. This is just a Logic stock plugin. They included these in a fairly recent update. It's like the vintage EQ collection. The EQ is okay. It's just EQ, but this drive section is the real magic. You just kind of crank this up. You don't have to go full bore, but I go like, I'm on like 8. It goes to 11 because of course it does, but that tape saturation doesn't sound too different on its own with just the instruments, but once I add it to the full mix, it makes a lot of difference. If you listen to some of my older tracks, they're going to sound really quiet. They're like really clear and dynamic, but they're super quiet. It sounds like a 1970s or 80s mix master. But the more recent stuff is actually not technically any louder, but it tricks your ears into thinking it is because I just add a lot of tape saturation. The last thing I got to do is this guitar solo is never going to stand out above the other acoustics as is. so I'm going to compress it. And then I'm going to also put a little saturation on this. And then I'm just going to add a tad, a little bit of echo. I was going to say electro or something. Doesn't have to be super like overabundant echo, just enough so that it sounds a little more like live. Okay, and we're good. So I'm going to grab my bass guitar. That's just a preset thing. So I'll grab that and start tracking it. See you in a second. Next in line is my drum part. So I'm triggering the same sounds you were hearing on that drum loop, but I'm going to play it myself on the kit behind me. Okay, so I just type texted in some vocals, or talk texted in some vocals, lyrics, whatever. Brain not working.
Me home, I think I've come undone. More and more the sun goes out. I know.
Okay, I'm gonna do a chorus harmony real quick.
Take me home, I think I've come undone. More and more the sun burns out. I know.
Lyrics, bottom of the description box. You can check those out. Middle of the description box where you can find, purchase, stream my music. I have a bunch of places where you can go, like Amazon, Spotify, iTunes, whatever. If you see anyone you use in the list, just go to it, type my name in their search bar. You should find me. Same as the YouTube channel, Aaron Hallett. And then the very top thing I have is PastorMelissaScott.com, which I have there because I said earlier, this is Christian rock. That's just the best Bible teaching I know of. So that's why it's there. If you're interested and you click on it, you're just going to find a website, the website of Pastor Melissa Scott, and you're going to see teaching from both her and her late husband. It's really great stuff. It's non-denominational. It's just what the Bible actually says as it says it. And they go to the trouble of translating from the original languages and as old a manuscript as they can get sometimes, just to get the exact meaning the writers were intending. So you can understand exactly what it's saying, why it's saying it, and, you know, that sort of thing. It's really good. Helps build faith, stewardship, all that kind of stuff. But if you're interested, check it out. I put it there, you know, just because. As far as my stuff, subscribe, like, comment, share. You'll keep seeing me. Till the next one, later. Thanks for watching. The song's kind of up right now. Thanks. Bye.
Take me home, I think I've come undone. More and more the sun goes out. I know it's all together easy. Is that so? Drag on. It's all together easy. Lead on so long. It's all together easy. No more, no more. the sound. Take